Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. There's always room for. My name is Kim and today we're back in the kitchen for episode 6 of my What the Bleep to Do with all of these Girl Scout cookies series. Now I'll be honest, I was actually planning on having the last video for the Samoas be my last video in the series until the next Girl Scout cookie season came along. However, a very sweet viewer of mine messaged me and asked me if I could make something using the toffee-tastic cookies. I messaged her back saying, I'm really sorry, but I actually never got my hands on these cookies. I either didn't know that they existed or I looked right past them when I was purchasing my cookies, but I told her I didn't have them and I was sorry that I couldn't make anything using them. And she kindly sent me 4 boxes of cookies. So her name is Suwani, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, and her daughter's name is Cassie, and they sent me these cookies, 4 boxes of cookies, all the way from Florida, and I was overwhelmed by this little act of kindness. Suwani said that Cassie watches my videos and likes to bake along with me, and the fact that this video is reaching a little girl in Florida it blows my mind, and it makes this channel and all the work that goes into it worth it. So thank you, Suwani and Cassie. I hope you enjoy this recipe. So today we'll be transforming the toffee-tastic cookies into cheesecake, but to make it a little bit more fun, we're going to be making cheesecake pops. In order for the recipe to work, you need a pre-baked, cooled cheesecake, and the no-bake cheesecake recipes won't work because they won't hold their shape. So I'm going to insert a quick recipe and tutorial into this video of how to make the cheesecake, and ideally you would make this a day or 2 ahead of time and have it chilling in the fridge until you're ready to make the pops. So you can either use your own homemade cheesecake or you can use a store-bought cheesecake, a frozen cheesecake, or even leftovers from the Cheesecake Factory if you didn't save room for dessert. So if you would like to learn how to make toffee-tastic cheesecake pops, follow along. Here's a list of ingredients that you'll need to make the cheesecake. Keep in mind that this is a crustless cheesecake and that we'll be coating the pops in the cookie crumbs. This is what you'll need to turn the cheesecake into cheesecake pops. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Add room temperature cream cheese and sugar into a medium mixing bowl. Use a hand mixer to cream the ingredients together until the sugar is completely dissolved and the cream cheese is fluffy, remembering to scrape the bowl periodically. Add 2 eggs and vanilla extract to the cream cheese mixture and beat until combined. Pour the batter into a parchment-lined baking pan. Tap the pan against your counter to distribute the batter and get rid of air bubbles. Then put in the oven to bake for 30 minutes. Let the cake come to room temperature and then place it in the fridge to chill for 4 hours or overnight. To make the pops, place cooled cheesecake into a bowl. Remember to remove the parchment paper lining. This next part can get very messy, so I suggest wearing gloves. Take about 2 tablespoons of cheesecake and roll into balls. You can place them directly onto a baking sheet, but since I had these round molds, I used them to keep the bottoms from getting flat. Once all of the cheesecake has been rolled, place the cheesecake balls in the freezer for at least an hour. Take the cheesecake out and roll into neater balls. This should be easier now that the cheesecake is frozen. If you're able to serve these right away, you can roll these straight into the cookie crumbs and place on a stick and serve. However, if you're bringing these to a party or don't want to do any work right before serving, you'll need to coat these in candy coating to make them more stable. You will need 1 package of candy wafers, and I also suggest keeping these Paramount crystals around. Paramount crystals are basically tiny pieces of shortening that help thin out the candy coating. Melt the candy wafers in the microwave in 30-second intervals. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of Paramount crystals to achieve a nice flowy texture. Coat the ends of your lollipop sticks with a layer of melted candy and let them set. Then, dip the stick into the candy coating again, insert the stick into the cheesecake, dip the pop in the candy coating, and gently tap off the excess. Finally, cover the cheesecake pop in the toffee-tastic cookie crumbs. Repeat these steps for all of the cheesecake pops. And here's the finished product. And that's a wrap on today's tutorial for my toffee-tastic cheesecake pops. Thanks again to Swanee and Cassie for sending me these cookies all the way from Florida. I hope everyone enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in and following along. My name is Kim, and don't forget, there's always room for dessert. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hey, I just wanted to show you the inside of this cheesecake pup. There's a cheesecake in the middle, a nice thin layer of the white chocolate, and then the cookie coating. Hope you enjoy!